Hey, Mixu here. Before we get started on the pit itself, I figured I'd first talk about preparations that I did before going into the pit. Normally what I do is I have one life mushroom and then multiple different healing items, which means a life shroom and 5 healing items. And then I also grab just a capture card SP. That is normally what I strive to do whenever I do the 100 pit trials. Now, the healing items. Normally, some people might think to just use the Ultra Shroom Shakes, but in this game, there's actually an extra recipe which you can make that is dedicated towards the 100 pit of trials, but you can only access this type of recipe after chapter 4. It's because it requires Hot Fron, which is the cook of Flipside. Fron is needed because she cooks with 2 items, where Saffron only cooks with 1. Now, the recipe which I am going to be making is called an emergency ration. Normally, it would heal about like 10 HP, but in the pit, it heals 50. It instantly makes it one of the best options for the pit. And not only that, it only takes 2 items to make. It takes 1 Shroom Shake and 1 Fire Burst, which are normally pretty cheap. And since you can get them over just at Houseflit's shop over on Flipside, they're pretty easy to make. I normally only do 5 because you can only fill your inventory up to 10 things, and then takes 2 things to make the emergency rations. 1 trip over there, you'll be able to make 5. Now, there's 2 other things which I'd like to address. The run which you'll be watching is not actually my first time attempting this. This will be my second. And also, you end up getting cards every single level, where it's the replacement of badges in TTYD's 100 pit trials. Now, the cards are of the pixels which you get throughout the game. But yeah, that's it. I'll go ahead and let past self continue speaking. Okay, so as we start the pit, there is something which I would like to tell you guys right now, and it's the way I'm going to be structuring the video. The way this video is going to work is it's going to be like a montage that is also associated with music, which I've already predetermined, which I already picked. And I'm just gonna slow down the footage whenever something interesting happens. But besides that, it's pretty much more like a montage. Except for obviously the final boss. The final boss will be slowed down as usual, so you understand what's going on. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoy for the montage that is. Yeah, that's good. Okay, this is something I did not know. It's probably just because I didn't pay attention to it. There's a pipe out on every 10 floors. That's normal for Paper Mario. I just didn't know it was in this game. Which is, once again, another thing to the fact that I was not paying attention. Tippy, yeah. Oh, shoot. I had a feeling I was gonna talk about this. Okay. This is what this is what Merlee's magical spell, or whatever it was called, does. It's just, you will randomly get an item. Something good. Something, okay, well that's decent. It happens whether you get hit, I believe whether you get hit by an enemy, but it will at least happen randomly. It's random. Randomly when you hit enemies. It may not exactly be if you get hit, but it will happen randomly at least when you're hitting things. Like, oops. But if I get hit and it happens, I'll take note of it. Damn. That was horrible. What? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Ugh. Ugh. Come on. Let me make sure I don't touch a gray one. Because it's probably... Oh. Is there not a gray one? Is there not a gray curse yet? Maybe he's on the other side. No, it's yellow. Don't remember what yellow does, so I'm not going to find out. All I know is don't touch the gray ones. At least there's only one guy left if I was to get levels. It's this room. Oh. I'm curious, what's your name? A head bonk Goomba. These guys really know how to use their heads. HP is 1, Tech is 2. They're outcasts among Goombas. The other Goombas look on these Goombas as brainless, uncultured thugs, but I've never wanted to get close enough to have a conversation with one. Really? That's an interesting lore drop. I guess they don't really care about their head, but like, it's still interesting. Okay, room 97. If I remember correctly, it's just like one guy, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, no. Now I'm on 99. Maybe that doesn't really matter. Where do I go? Oh. Hey. Oh, there's multiple. Oh. Oh. I don't like this. Okay. Okay, I'm out of here. Actually, here in a minute. Well, actually, no, I'm getting out here now. It's too dangerous. Okay. Now, time for the boss of this area, which, if anyone is familiar with, if anyone else is familiar with a Pit of 100 Trials from TTYD, they can at least have a guess of what this boss is gonna be. I'm actually gonna switch to Peach. Yeah, I'll stick with Carrie. I'm gonna have to switch to Mario after cutscene, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Who's that? The ancients locked me up in this wretched place. I am the wrathful god, Racktail. Why did you wake me from my sweet peace of slumber? I will punish you with death. Soon you will understand the wrath of the gods. Wrathtail, or however you say it, Wrathtail. There we go. He is a beefed up version of Fractail for the first chapter. There's really no other way to describe him. Here. That's Racktail. Oh, Rack. It's not Wrath? Okay, Racktail. The very menacing lord of the Pit of 100 Trials. Max HP is !, attack is 10, it can fly and swoop down with its big open mouth. I think this is a prototype of the improvised Fractail of the old desert. Ancients must have built it just like Fractail. Its antenna is its weak spot. Okay. Apparently just like Fractail, I guess ignore what I was gonna say, or if I already said it. Fractail was also made by the ancients, apparently. And this concept of the first boss done again at the end of the pit is an idea which they had from the 1,000-Year Door. Just like how there was, oh, okay. Why can't I think of the name? Ow, that was a lot of damage. Just gonna instantly do that. Get back over here. Ow, okay, that did 5 HP. I don't think they did that much before. I need Throa, and then I need Peach. You'll see in the second one I need Peach, but the idea of the first boss being the Pit of 100 Trials boss is an idea from the 1,000-Year Door. Which is not the worst idea, especially since it's like a beefed up version. At least in the 1,000-Year Door. In Super Paper Mario, it's not necessarily the greatest of ideas. Because it's not really executed in any different way. Make it! Make it! Make it! Ah! Okay. I'm not gonna say what I'm trying to do. Just in case I do manage to do it next time. Come on. Take one more. Nope, I am way off. Let's see, like 8 hits. No? Okay, maybe I'm miscounting. How many hits does it take? Come on. Make it! Make it! Yes! Okay, made it. That's what I was trying to do the first time. Because it's like the easiest way to get rid of this guy. I don't know if you can do it with Fractail, but you can at least do it with this guy. Rack! Ugh, I am done. But you have not won yet. I am the only monster created by the ancients, or I'm not the only monster. Greater terrors await you in the Flipside Pit of 100 Trials. Oh. Thanks for spoiling it, I guess. well, I guess I leveled up. It's only fair to be Peach for this. I won as Peach. Normally Mario, though. Brrr. Whoa, you defeated that monster of a dragon? Really? Crazy. That's crazy. You were able to oh, see. And you were able to clear those 99 other rooms? Boy, wow. Just wow. Seriously. I'm stunned. Absolutely incredible. Here, for you. Clap, 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 clap. Rad as that was, though, I've gotta warn you. Stay on your toes for what's ahead. Listen up, listen good. You must treasure life. Got to. You absolutely got to. Absolutely got to. I mean, don't you think so? I'm sure you agree with me. Alright, done. Gravy. Fate brought us both here, and so I will lend you my power. Dashel. Apparently a she. Dash and shuffle, and you'll be able to dodge the fiercest attacks. I tell you, that's how I've survived many a battle. Yep, fleeing. It works. Trust in my power, and you can run away to a more powerful or more peaceful world. Okay. That's kind of funny, but anyways, Dashel makes you run fast. Like, it's useful for getting to places, but not necessarily for, like, combat or anything like that, where the other pixels you can use in combat. They definitely have their uses in combat, but Dashel is just like a convenience thing. Now, for some of you, which were paying attention to while we were doing that, might have realized something. In the backgrounds of the pit, there were depictions of the first 4 chapters. And pairing that up with what Racktail said, with another pit of 100 trials, there is another pit, as he said, with Flipside. That will not be done until way longer, because it's just, that one's more of a headache. I guess not as much as a headache as you would expect it to be, more of a time waster, and you will understand when we do that. That may not be for way longer, though. But there isn't really much else for me to talk about in this. A version of the 100 Pit Trials footage, which I have, will be put on a secondary channel that I will have linked to the normal channel, and all it's going to be is just footage. That's going to be the only purpose of that channel. It's going to be footage. So I'm putting up this footage just so that, like, let's say that you want to study for something, or you have something which you would like to have background noise for, but you can't decide what. That's what that footage is going to be for. It's an hour and a half long-ish. But yeah, I just figured I'd let you guys know that it is there as an option. You absolutely want to watch it. It is really only for background noise, but there you go. Anyways, I guess next time we'll be going to chapter 5. See you then.